meant with
I couldn't have said it better myself. Hi there, you do a lot of cycling like I do, and probably the one question I get asked more than any other is how do you keep your fingers warm? Well, I've been struggling like crazy, so I went on the net and I decided to buy this, and this is electric heated gloves which I bought off Amazon. These bad boys cost me 40 big ones, so this is what they are. Yeah, they're gloves and they're from Amazon. So I need to put the bins on here to read this because the writing is so small, and what it basically says first use, charge battery for 12 hours to activate them. Indicator light turns red, battery's charged. Indicate turns this battery fully charged. So it's green, red it's charging. Okay, please charge the batteries with the original standard thingy only. If the indicator light charge does not come on when connected to the power, some fault has happened to the battery or charger. In this case, please contact our customer service team for help. Connect the power plug to the battery, put battery into pocket and zip up. Press the power button to turn on the heating function, then press the power button to switch heating temperature. Okay, it gives me a little graphic there, look. See that? So I'm looking at these thinking, what on earth is this? Look, there's a little gizmo on there. So, in the pack, I get 2 gloves, which is handy. See what I did there? And on top of that, I've got a little charging unit, which, that's clever. It's got 2 gubbins on there, so I can charge both batteries at the same time. And then I've got 2 batteries. Look at that, look. Isn't that nice? Looks okay, doesn't it? Hang on, I've got 2 batteries. 1. There you go. 2 of these, right? So I'm going to charge both of these puppies up, and then on the glove there's a zippy thing here. These are meant to be waterproof, by the way. And inside the zippy thing there's a little pluggy-in-y thing. And when you plug it in, because there's always going to be a bit of juice in these bad men, isn't there? It did flicker on for a moment then. As if to say, there is some juice in there, but no, it went out really quick. God, straight. Didn't want to come out very easy, did it? Let's try the other one. This makes good viewing, doesn't it, folks? Yeah, so there we go. So again, what would happen then is that gubbin's there. So you basically undo a little zip, take this thing out. This one doesn't, it's a nice and tight fit. I need to charge these up. What are first impressions of the gloves? These are massive. These are massive, you know. This is like the Infinity Gauntlet from the Avengers. They're so big. You can tighten them up a bit. So I'm gonna, you know, I go for the big ones. So I suffer from Reynards. You can also, you've got a little thing there. Like, do you know what that's for? No, I don't either. That's if you want to hang something on your ring finger. But they look the part. They feel warm. I hope they're not too tight on my hands because I suffer from Reynards, and then I don't know what part of my hand they're going to heat. I really haven't got a clue because there's going to be gubbins inside. So let me heat them up. You don't have to do that, I'll do it for you. And join me before you can say heated gloves, and I'll tell you all about them. I'm going to heat them up. But I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll show you them charging first. Let's do that right now. So here we go, folks. Got my little charging unit. And of course, the one thing that's really cool is because it's 2 gubbins there, you know this is for this, don't you? I'm going to plug one in. There. Plug the other one in there. They slide in quite nicely actually on this one. They seem to go a bit more tougher on the gloves. Unwrap that to some extent. I know you get some people saying you should fully unwrap it and all that hullabaloo. There's little gubbins, I don't know what that's all about. Don't need to worry about that. Plug that one in on the wall, which is right there. Switch it on. Red. 12 hours to charge those lithium polymer batteries, okay? Okay, I say battery, I don't pronounce my T's enough, do I? I'll sort that out. so you don't have to. Let's come back to this. Not my fish up there. Let's come back to this when fully charged, and then we're going to do a road test when it's really cold. So I'm going to do this winter time to check the heat regenerative powers, yeah, of these gauntlets. Don't go anywhere. Right folks, so when charged up, all you do is pop the battery and just watch this light come on into there. Flashes a few times and goes out, okay? So that then pops into there and zips up, and I've got one on the other side. You hold the button then. Red is hot, blue is average, green is the lowest setting. And then hold it to switch off. Same on both. Tighten these up on the things. Let's get out on the bike for 20 minutes and tell you what it's like from the work phase. So here we are folks, out with the gloves on, out cycling. Been out for about 20 minutes. It's bloody cold today. It's probably about 2 or 3 degrees above freezing. When you're cycling and the wind chill, it's probably a little bit less than that. So what have the gloves been like? Well, at the moment you can see that I haven't even got them switched on, so I went off them on the low setting, the green setting. Fingers absolutely fine. Turned up to the hot setting after about 5 or 6 minutes. That was more than enough. My fingers and it tends to heat the back of your hand most, but also down the side of my finger I noticed I was getting quite warm. So yeah, really hot on setting, on the red setting. Haven't tried the middle blue setting yet. Then after 5 minutes on the red setting, just turn them off. And you know, although my hands cool down a little bit, these gloves are really good gloves. So first impressions are very, very good with these gloves. I would actually recommend them, because it's one of the few times I've gone out my hands have been warm, if not really warm. And of course you've got various settings to try, from nothing to 1, 2 and 3. All I would say is get the bigger gloves. Unless you're a lady, I would say if you're a man, get the XLs. If you're a lady, probably get the Ls. But go big, because the gloves are quite snug. But no Reynards. Great great gloves these. Let's get you back inside and give you the final wrap up. Over to you, Steve Dog. Wow, thanks Steve Dog. Great presentation, highly professional, informative, yet fun. Right, let's just wrap this right up. So these are the gloves. Wore them back from cycling. You hear tapping away in the background, that's Nighthound wandering around. Right, charge these puppies up. Don't always believe what you read on there. So they're meant to take 12 hours to charge. So I would recommend timing it yourself and charge them for 12, because else you will find that these do go out. Now, I would say don't plug them in. Don't plug them in when you store them. So probably worth just leave them in the slot, but just unplugging them, because of course what you've effectively got here is a heated device with a source of power being a battery. So like I say, you can tap through here, hold it in to tap, hold it in. You can then go through 1, red, blue, green, red, blue, green, and then 4 bars there to tell you the battery. So use these to suit you, but of course the hotter they go, the less time you're going to have them on. So I'd recommend starting out, just start with nothing if you like, and then try it on the 1. You have to hold it there to switch it on, hold it there to switch it off. They've got waterproof. They're waterproof to some degree. Pinch of salt there, folks, I would say, because the zips on there do look waterproof, but are they really going to protect you in a massive downpour? I don't know. I wouldn't risk it for a biscuit. So anyway, I'm going to unplug this one now, which I'm going to do right now, so you don't have to. I'm going to put the batteries back inside, so they're all nice and safe and ready to go when I need them. But like I say, not plugged in. The gloves are a little bit tight on my hands, I would say. I'm not the biggest hands in the world, and they're quite sizable gloves, but go for the biggest one, I would say, because when I did get back, my fingers were a little bit tingly from lack of circulation. I do suffer from Raynaud's, but other than that, all good. I do like these gloves. They are more tactile than wearing a pair of like golf mittens. I've tried that on a push bike because I've been so desperate to keep my fingers warm. But are you really going to be using your phones like this? I mean, it's like, you know, am I in the Fantastic Four and I'm the Thing trying to use my phone? Let me just tie up. So yeah, I've used these before, golf mittens. Try using your phone with that. It's impossible. Right, okay, anyway, finally, just want to show you this, which I really love. Okay, so this is just for confirmation. This is what I bought. Heated electric gloves, catchy name, does what it says on the tin. This is what I love the best on this though. So I think, although they're made, where are they made? I don't know. They're imported into Hampshire, but they're made in China, okay? So, you know, you've got things like the contactor there, Wells. Yeah, this is it. I think there's a hint of I think there's a hint of Jana in here. So here we go. First of all, 3 heating levels, touchscreen compatible. Yeah, right. Yeah, like I'm going to be doing some fine work on my touchscreen with those. Yeah, great. Waterproof non-slip. You normally have non-slip floors, don't you? Non-slip. So if you do put these on, folks, doesn't mean you're not going to fall over. Okay, you could do. Finally, this is what I love. This is the Jana bit. Thinsulate cotton. This isn't cotton, this is cotton. Just like the way they say concrete is concrete. This, in all of Devon, let's be fair. So this is made out of cotton, this is, okay? So there you go, folks. I recommend them, 40 sovs, 40 big ones. User manual included, use that. But I reckon, you know, it's one of the few times I've gone up on my push bike and haven't come in and my fingers have been so bloody cold that it's been painful. Catch you guys on the gloves, schmubs. Flip side. Right. Let's do this properly. Let's do this properly. Here we go. Catch you guys on the gloves, schmubs, flip side. I couldn't have said it better myself.